Well, my goodness, everybody, how's it going? It's Ken and Katrina. We're in Boulder, Colorado, my favorite Colorado city. Awesome town. It's a gorgeous night. It was warm all day, but it's kind of cool now. And we were hanging out thinking about what to do, and people keep asking me about the football season, even though it's only July. They ask me about the football season. Everybody loves football. I figured, we already have the schedule for the whole season. You know what's happened this year? There's extra football this year. What did I tell you about what's going on with the weeks this year?
An extra week of football. Extra game for you guys.
The extra game, yeah. Everybody, I think, is getting 17 games. I think they reduced preseason by a game, and they added a real season game, which is going to change everything. That means that a team can probably be 17-0 now instead of just 16-0. So a lot of stuff going on. Well, I have prepared the NFL algorithm, and this is a file that all you that have followed all the NFL algorithms for the last decade or so in the past, and you know how this file's fun, and you can do all kinds of things with it, and it's pretty predictive, and it's worked well over many years, and people have pretty much always had great comments about it. It gets used a lot. I'm going to sell for $35. You get this thing. It's going to be good to go to show you the whole season. And here's what I mean is, even though the rosters are not finalized yet, we're going to have trades and players and everything. So this is not really accurate for what the rosters are going to be, but it is a look at what we have based on last year's statistics, and that's all we can do yet because the season hasn't started yet. And the teams are going to be cutting players, and it's going to be crazy. So what does it say? It says that the biggest favorite of week one, according to the algorithm, is Tampa Bay over Dallas. Now, is Dak Prescott recovered from his broken leg or something, or ankle? I don't know the answer to that. We'll see what the rosters are like, but based on last year's stats, it really likes Tampa Bay, Super Bowl champions, to beat Dallas. It likes Kansas City to beat Cleveland. But you can do a whole lot more with this by checking out this. Okay, so here. Week one. You just click one up here, and you see all the teams and who's favored the most. Like, it likes Baltimore over the Raiders. It likes Carolina over the Jets. Shows you all these things. It also allows you to look by team for the whole season. Say, if you're doing a survivor pool, for example, and you want to look at a team, you can say, I'm a Washington Football Club team. You can just click Washington Football Club and see all their games pop up. And you can see where they're favored throughout the year. Like, they're favored against the Giants here. They're, according to the algorithm, they're favored against the Broncos here in week 8. They're favored against the Giants again. They're favored against the Eagles. They're favored against the Eagles. But generally, they're not favored against anybody throughout the year. So you have this really interesting way of looking at everything with one click of the mouse and just really just messing around. It's pretty amazing. So it's available. You can order it and get started on this season. I mean, Katrina, what questions do you have about this crazy file? Like, I know you're not a big football fan, but
it's actually more exciting than the other sports, I feel like. That you do algorithms for. So,
it's once a week. I can get more excited to do the video every week. This thing has historical stats from last year, and it's got wins and losses buried in here. This is a wealth of information. You can look week by week last year and see, like, over last year, I think it went, like, when you look at all the games, you can see, like, where did we win games with which teams and which week. Like, this is just endless resource of information, but we'll just try to trim it down and just show this year right now and kind of go from there, because we can't spend eternity time on it. But people use this, and you can also learn how to update this. This has player stats from all of last year. It's going to get updated, and there's just a million things to do in this thing. So I've had hundreds of videos over the last 10 years doing this. So there's a lot of people that already know what's coming. But as for week one, it's an interesting order here. This already has lines, like you can already bet on these games. It's giving you a projected score based on player stats from last year, so it's not really accurate, but you could also do this by win score, so you could see what by season stats, like it likes Houston over Jacksonville actually the most, even though it doesn't like them the most by projected score. Like I haven't really dug into all this to really analyze everything because we just set it up tonight for people that want it. But you can really start having some fun with this. And I'm sure I'll do more videos because people are really interested in football.
Yeah.
People, probably not even in camera angle over there. People love football, and it's fun to watch. Like, yeah, you get excited once a week. So if you do one thing, purchase the algorithm for $35. But if you're to pick one team that's supposed to win in week 1, well, Houston is one way of looking at it. Tampa Bay is another way of looking at that team that's supposed to win by the most number of points. And you can check that out for the whole season and also mess around with different percentages of different statistics over here to change around. This thing's dynamic and fluid throughout the year, and so it's just nuts. Anyway, that's the NFL update. We just got it done tonight and figured we'd release it because it's a gorgeous night out in Boulder, and we figured I'll get some food and do some work. So good luck, everybody. May all your picks be winning.
I have one question. So, you probably know. So for the people who subscribe, just for the new subscribers, absolutely new, they've never purchased this before. Do you put like a link? Once they start getting emails from you, do you put a link for all the videos, like the tutorials that you've had, like over the years?
No, I'm not that organized actually. Because we do so much, but I could. We could set up a playlist.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be nice if you can get the file and learn how to update it yourself. Most of the things that are here are free resources of statistics, and you can just update this file yourself if you want to learn and not be dependent on me. But if you do want to be dependent on me, I will do one of these at least every week. It's not as big of a commitment as other sports because it is usually generally once a week. But it's funny because last year with COVID and stuff, there were games last year in 2020 every single, I believe, day of the week, like Sunday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It was weird how last year there were games on every day of the week. Yeah, there were. You can see when you open this up and show all the weeks last year, you can see that the number of days, like there were games on Tuesday. There's never games on Tuesday. These 2 games were on Tuesday last year. Or this one game was on Tuesday. There are never games on Friday. There was 2 games on Friday last year. Like, it's crazy. There was a Wednesday game, right? Yeah, the Wednesday, Tuesday. Yeah, it looks like both these teams played. Baltimore played more of their games on non-Sunday than probably every year in their history. Anyway, so point is it was a crazy year last year, and this file has everything, and this thing's just fun, and I will keep updating and answer questions for sure because it's going to be. I did a video every week of the season last year, and it went well. I don't think we had any complaints, honestly. Look back at the videos; all the comments I'm pretty sure are positive. So, yep. Any other questions?
Yeah. No, it looks like there's a lot of stuff. So yeah. Looks like fun.
It is gonna be fun. All right, so good luck. We'll we're gonna do stock market videos. We'll talk stock market this week. A lot to discuss, so that'll be the next set. All right. Until then, go out and enjoy hopefully a nice Friday night where you are somewhere in the country. Hopefully the weather's good. Good luck. May all your picks be winning.